Hello, and welcome to another edition of Power Booster. A moment in Naaman's story speaks with a kind of honesty that reaches every generation. 2 Kings chapter 5 and from verse 1 introduces a man who is successful, respected, and decorated, yet secretly wounded. Naaman is a commander, a national hero, man of honor with influence and authority, commanding respect. Yet beneath the armor, he carries a private battle: leprosy. Scripture is reminding us that no matter our age or achievements, every one of us has a place where we need God to touch. Naaman goes to Israel expecting a miracle that matches his status. He imagines a dramatic moment, a prophet waving his hand, something spectacular and deserving of his rank. Instead, Elisha doesn't even come out to meet him. He sends a message: go wash in the Jordan 7 times and you will be clean. The instruction feels beneath him, too unimpressive, too simple. His pride rises. He almost walked away from the very thing God is using to heal him. This is where the passage becomes deeply relevant. God often answers in ways that confront our assumptions. We want solutions that feel big, immediate, or notable. But God calls us to humility, obedience, and trust. 3 things that stretch every generation. Teenagers face it when obedience feels uncool. Adults feel it when pride whispers, I know better, or when experience tempts us to rely on ourselves instead of on God. Naaman's servants ask a question that still challenges us today. If the prophet had asked you to do something great, wouldn't you have done it? In other words, why stumble over something that's small? The principle in this truth is echoed by Jesus when he teaches that whoever humbles himself will be exalted. Matthew chapter 23 and verse 12. Apostle Paul reminds us that God uses the foolish things of this world to shame the wise. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 27. Sometimes the breakthrough we need is hidden in a simple act of obedience, like apologizing, forgiving, praying even when you don't feel like it, or choosing purity over compromise, even something as small as changing the way you dress. Naaman finally humbled himself. He stepped into the murky Jordan and dipped 7 times. Nothing changed on dip 1. Nothing changed on dip 3. Nothing on dip 7. But after dip 7, Scripture says his flesh became like that of a child, smooth. His healing didn't come through spectacle, but through surrender, through obedience. James chapter 4 and verse 6 says, God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Naaman discovered that grace in the water. God always honors obedience, even though the process may feel slow, unimpressive, or even repetitive. This passage invites you to examine your heart. Is there pride there denying your breakthrough? Have you resisted God because his directions feel too simple, too hard, too humbling? As you face life's challenges, be careful to follow God's instructions, because your obedience, whether easy or difficult, may carry supernatural impact. Whatever Jordan River God is asking you to step into, do so knowing that obedience will unlock what pride can never. So God bless you. And I pray that you will obey. Don't delay your miracle.